Give me a few minutes and I'll be up for it again.
Let me worry about that.
You don't get any more for this, you know.
Tell me, lover, am I the best?
All right, I'll just leave that with you. Thanks. Good morning. You look like you have been visited by death.
Worse. I'm being audited.
It can't be that bad. You keep good records, don't you?
My appointment is at 11 o'clock, and I am nowhere near ready. Rita, my clothes, they're deductible, right?
Only if Halloween is a business expense. Yeah, this just came in. We've got a dead banker at the Seatide Motel. I want you guys to take it.
No, wait a minute, Cap. Look, could you please get somebody else? I got an appointment today that...
He's being audited today.
Oh, Lorenzo, that is bad. That is very, very bad.
What makes you say that?
They're very rough on cops. They like to make examples out of them.
That's it. That's it. I am dead.
Captain, don't do that to him.
Do what? I'm telling the man the truth. I was audited once. The worst experience of my life. I had night sweats for a week. I broke out in these real itchy hives. I scratched and scratched until I bled. Here, look. Matter of fact, look at this. See that? That's a hive scar.
You sure that's a scar, Captain?
Well, why? What do you think it is?
Oh, I don't know. It looks more like a growth of some kind.
A growth? Are you sure?
Well, I don't know. Has it changed colors or grown at all since you've gotten it?
No, it had... Yeah, it changed colors.
It has?
Well...
Well, I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, I'm sure it's just some kind of sun damage. That's all.
Sun damage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call Franny.
You know, out of all the characters that have come through here since they started Divisional Rotation Command, I think Harry the Lipshits takes the cake.
Oh, and I heard his wife is a nurse. Is that perfect or what? I bet his life is one long house call. Oh, all right, Lorenzo, let's get out of here. It is a hot day, and I'm sure our stuff won't keep. Patty. How you doing?
I'd put the time of death around 11 last night. Stabbed him to the heart. Looks like a thin double-sided blade. I'll know more once I get him on the table.
Well, there's no signs of struggle. Maybe he knew the killer.
Or maybe he didn't see it coming.
Or I would say there is a good possibility that he was preoccupied.
Well, it's been emptied of everything except license and credit cards. We got one Tim Osgood. It's got $1 million address. Bet he didn't have to pay any taxes.
He's being audited.
Ooh. Be careful. Don't let your auditor bully you. They hate cops, you know.
And thank you for the support, really.
Exactly how much money does Uncle Sam want from you?
$7,000.
$7,000? How much did you pay in taxes?
I didn't pay anything.
You didn't pay any taxes.
No, I didn't owe any taxes. No, my business expenses were much more than my income.
Chris, you are a cop. You don't have business expenses.
Oh, like hell I don't have business expenses. What do you call paying a snitch? Or entertaining your fellow police officer? Well, you know, my wardrobe, my clothes are a big deduction.
Who did your taxes? What?
Cotton.
Cotton?
No, look, I know how you feel about Cotton, but he's a mathematical genius, okay? He's done this 100 times. He's got it down cold. Oh, no, don't say it.
No, I didn't say anything. No, I was just wondering if they still put you away for tax evasion. Ooh.
Man, I need a male partner. Look, Cotton, I'm beginning to feel a little shaky about this. Maybe I should have paid something.
My friend, you are the client, and I am only your tax consultant. It's my job to keep you happy. So if you want to give in to governmental extortion, you go right ahead. But my position on taxes remains the same. We don't pay.
But Cotton, everybody pays taxes. It's what makes the system run.
Oh, you really believe that, don't you? The system runs fine without our money. Look at me, Chris. I haven't paid taxes in 20 years.
Cotton, that... That is because you got 25 Social Security numbers, Cotton. You got an alias to go with every one of them, and you only deal in cash. I'm a police officer. I don't live like that.
Beside the point. Now, if you want me to, I'll go with you to the audit. For a slight fee, of course.
I am not paying you another dime, Cotton. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be in this mess in the first place.
You'll be fine.
Don't touch me.
Come in, Detective Lorenzo. One second, I'll be right with you.
Thanks.
I'm Sylvia DeCastro. Well, shall we begin?
Yeah, let's do it. Look, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit nervous here. I've never been audited before.
That's all right. There's really nothing to be nervous about. It's all pretty cut and dry. Really.
Thank you. I feel much better.
What we have to clear up is the area of your business expenses. Are these all your receipts?
Uh-huh. No, I mean, no. Did you need more receipts?
Yes. That would be very helpful.
Well, I think I can dig some up for you. No, I'm telling you, Rita, something happened while we were kneeling down there on the floor together. It was magical.
You sure you didn't just bump heads?
A grieving widow?
Well, I guess some people bounce back a lot quicker than others.
Yeah, I guess so. Hello? Oh! brand new shoes.
Excuse me. Excuse me. We're police officers. We're looking for Mrs. Osgood.
I'm Colleen Osgood. What can I do for you?
Lorenzo, this is my partner, Sergeant Lance. We're investigating the murder of your husband, Miss Osgood. You know why he would have been at the Seatide Motel last night?
No, I don't.
Maybe you had a fight or something? You just went there to cool off?
I'm sorry, Detective, but I didn't bother fighting with my husband anymore.
Why's that?
Because he was a vicious creep. Look, Tim hadn't touched me for years, which suited me fine. His idea of sex was causing pain. Not really my thing. I'm more of a traditional girl myself, if you know what I mean.
You wouldn't know anybody who wished your husband harm, would you?
Throw a dart at the phone book, you'll hit someone who wished him harm.
Do you mind if we take a look at your husband's belongings?
Be my guest. I moved all his stuff to the upstairs study. Take what you need. I don't want it anymore.
Okay. Thank you.
Damn, the late Mr. Osgood was quite the jock. I'll bet life was dull after he graduated to the real world.
Ooh. Life is not dull for the widow. Not dull at all.
Somebody shot him at close range. I guess it's a .38.
So we've got Mr. Craig Bovia. He's a 37-year-old single lawyer. Maybe one of his clients was unhappy. All of his money's gone, but it looks like everything else here. Just like Mr. Osgood.
Yeah. Think there's a connection?
No, probably not. It's not the same MO.
I don't know. Something about this feels familiar.
They're two completely different scenarios. You're forcing it, Lorenzo. What's the matter? Didn't the audit go well?
No, my audit is going very well, thank you. As a matter of fact, it couldn't go any better.
His auditor is a female, and she's gorgeous.
Oh, she is.
He thinks they're soulmates.
Do you know how kosher cows are butchered, Lorenzo?
No.
First, they get a really nice, relaxing massage. And then never even feel the blade.
Thank you for that. Hey, you got your Osgood notes handy?
Yeah, why?
What school did Tim Osgood play football for?
University of Miami.
Check this ring out. Hey, Doc! I got your connection right here. Look, Rita, I am getting the feeling that you are not taking this thing between me and Sylvia very seriously.
This thing? You're getting audited. You're not getting married.
But you never know where it might lead.
This is true. Hi, Mrs. Osgood. We'd like to come in and ask you a few more questions.
Okay. Can you make it quick, please? I'm busy.
Yeah, did your husband know a man named Craig Bovia?
Yes. They were best friends from college. They played football together.
Were they involved in any businesses together?
No, why?
Well, Craig Bovia turned up dead this morning.
There is a God.
Excuse me?
Craig was a pompous jerk. He tried to nail every woman he ever met, including me.
And?
Not a chance. My husband and he used to double date. It was like a competitive sport for those two.
Any other college buddies we should know about?
Yeah. There's a third amigo. Bill Marshall. He's the only one of the three I could stand. Bill's a good guy. I just never understood what he saw in Tim or Craig.
Mrs. Osgood, was your husband seeing anyone in particular?
Doing somebody was more like it. Yeah. There was always someone.
Any idea who?
No, and I don't care. Look, why don't you try the Marina Club? That's where they hung out. There was always some new bimbo there for them to play with. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Sure.
How long does it take usually between your first and second appointment when you're being audited?
Oh, I get it. Sylvia hasn't called you and you're starting to get nervous.
No, I'm not nervous at all. I would just like to see her again.
You know, this is the first time I have ever heard of anyone looking forward to the IRS calling you.
Lorenzo, Lance, in here.
Captain?
Yeah, so I heard the Osgood and Bovia murders were connected. We got a serial on our hands?
We're not sure yet, Cap.
We think it's about money. We're checking it out.
Well, what's the story with those two guys? What, were they in some kind of business together?
Well, only monkey business so far. Seems there was a third buddy by the name of Bill Marshall. Rita's gonna go check him out later today.
Captain, what is this?
Well, that's just some sunscreen.
SPF 100. I had no idea that it went that high.
Well, it's very good stuff. Lorenzo, how's it going with the audit?
Great. It is turning into a very positive experience.
He has a thing for his auditor. He thinks it's love. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'm moving to share with Jarvis.
Yeah, she's right over there.
That one right there?
Yeah, that's the one.
All right, thanks. Hello. Quiet around here.
I like it like this.
Yeah? This usual crowd?
You must be a new member. I'm Sherry Jarvis.
Sherry, Chris Lorenzo, Palm Beach Police Department. Definitely not a member. Look, I'm investigating the death of Tim Osgood and Craig Bovia. Did you know?
I knew both of them. They were terrific guys.
Mrs. Osgood. She didn't have a very high opinion of either one of them. You know why?
So they like to party, so what? I'm gonna miss them. We had a lot of fun together.
What kind of fun was that?
We were friends. That's all.
Ms. Jarvis, this is blunt, but were you ever sexually involved with either one of the victims?
No, I wasn't, Detective.
When was the last time you saw your husband, Mrs. Marshall?
Yesterday morning. That was last year. We'd only known each other about a month when Bill proposed. We were both looking for that perfect person. It was also romantic.
And how is it now? Kind of like the honeymoon's over?
No, he's still my perfect person. I love him very much. He
has some problems.
Yes.
Is it money problems? With Mr. Osgood and Mr. Bovia?
No. Yes, I mean, It's not about money, Detective. Bill makes a very good living.
But he does have problems with the both of them.
No, they were friends. They'd known each other since college. Bill has nothing to do with what happened.
Then where is he? It would help us clear a lot of things up if we could talk to him.
What things? You act like you think he's done something wrong.
I have to tell you, it doesn't look good that we can't find him.
You just don't understand.
Why don't you try and help me understand?
Bill's always had these problems. He could never sleep. He had nightmares, and then he'd get depressed. But he was getting help. Things were turning around. But Tim got killed, and he just stopped talking. I couldn't reach him. Yesterday morning, when he heard Craig had been killed too, he took a lot of his things from the study and just disappeared. I haven't seen him since.
What kind of things did he take with him?
Sports stuff from college. His trophies, football jerseys, team pictures. It just doesn't make sense.
Did the three of them ever hang out someplace together?
They owned a boat, the Gridiron. It's docked at the marina. I went down there looking for him, but nobody'd seen Bill. I know my husband. He's not capable of hurting anybody.
Okay. Thank you.
Look at this cabin. Hey, excuse me, we're looking for a boat called the Gridiron. You know where it is?
Who are you?
Police officers.
Oh, wait, from Vice?
No, homicide. We're investigating the murders of Tim Osgood and Craig Bovey. I thought you might know them.
Yeah, I know them. They're okay guys.
So you know where this boat is or what?
Yeah. Dock 6, slip 18. Hey, lady. I got a much nicer boat the other end of the dock. Why don't you come on over? I'll show you how sailors tie their knots.
You're not very bright, are you?
Forget it. Come on, forget it. It's a dead skunk in the road. You roll up your window and you drive right on by. Like that. Yeah. Woo, woo. That's the one, huh?
Oh, man. I would like to have one of those.
Drop the gun! Who are you? What are you doing on my boat?
Police officers. Let her go. Assaulting a police officer, that's big time stuff. We're talking mandatory jail time here.
Now, hold on just a minute. I don't think that's necessary. Not if he decides to cooperate and answer our questions. Isn't that right, Mr. Marshall? Can you tell us where you were when your buddies were murdered?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? I would know exactly where I was the night my two best friends were killed.
I don't remember.
Do you own any other investments with the two victims besides this boat?
Just the boat, that's all.
You know a woman named Sherry Jarvis? She said she was friends with Tim and Craig.
No. No, I don't know her.
You never saw her with them? They never told you about her?
No, they didn't.
It's a little odd, isn't it? Buddies talk about that kind of stuff. I thought you said you were tight.
I hadn't seen much of them since Clarice and I were married. Well, we still had the boat together, but that was about it. Clarice is my whole life.
Do you have any idea who could have killed your friends, Mr. Marshall?
No. No, I don't. Please, look. Can't you just leave me alone?
To hell with this. I've had it with taking your wind.
No, go, hold on just a minute. You want to talk to us, don't you? Let's just give him a chance.
We were on spring break. Tim and Craig picked up a young girl. We were all pretty drunk. She was only 14. They raped her, and I just stood there and watched. Tim laughed at me. I wanted to stop them, but I didn't. I just stood there and watched.
When did this happen?
Years ago in college. Tim and Craig were seniors. We all played football, but they had money. I felt lucky just to be their friend. Tim and Craig paid off the girl's parents, and they sent her away. I heard she completely flipped out. I wanted to tell somebody, but I was afraid I'd be blamed too. From that day on, I've lied to myself. Tried to pretend it never happened.
You never told anybody about this?
No, not even my wife. What a joke. I'm married to a wonderful woman, and I'm too warped to be with her. Now I'm ruining her life.
Do you know what happened to this girl where she is?
No. I only remember her name. Jody Thomas. She was just a kid.
You saw her again, you think you'd recognize her?
I can't even remember her face. It was dark. I didn't want to look at her. My whole life has been poisoned by that night. And now it's time to pay. I got this in the mail yesterday.
Tick-tock, Billy boy, we're in overtime. Are you ready for sudden death?
You think Jody Thomas killed Tim and Craig?
Wouldn't it be poetic justice?
Look at that. Sherry Jarvis, the woman from the Arena Club. Miss Jarvis! Detective Lorenzo, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Come on, Sheriff, we just want to talk to you. I know you're not going to run over a cop. Hold it!
Chris! Hey, you all right?
Yeah. Jeez. Oh, man. Look at this. Look at this. I got a grease smudge on my brand new jacket. See, this is what I'm talking about, okay?
What?
Brand new jacket, ruined in the line of duty, clearly a deduction.
Come on, let's get out of here.
You gotta be patient with these investments, girls. Trust me. Savannah, you missed a spot on the hubcap there? Yep, think long term. Everybody thought the guy that bought the first share of IBM was crazy.
Scott, I gotta talk to you for a second. What's going on here?
Excuse me. I'm their investment counselor. The girls were a little cash poor this month, so I set up a barter system to pay for my services. And what can I do for you, my friend?
Look, this auditor seems pretty reasonable. I'm thinking maybe I should just make a deal with her.
Chris, as your tax consultant, I have to advise against that.
You know, Cotton, what is this thing that you have against paying any taxes?
'Cause it's wrong. It's our money and they don't deserve it. It gets worse all the time. Once you give in, it's like paying protection money to the mob. They want more and more, and pretty soon all you are is a dried out husk, an empty shell of a fly dangling on a spider web. It's been sucked dry.
This is only a guess, Cotton, but have you had trouble with the IRS?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right, look, what am I going to tell Sylvia? I don't have enough receipts to justify my deductions.
When Cotton Dunn does your taxes, it's a full-service operation. What I have here is my audit special. Business receipts, custom-tailored for the law enforcement professional. And because you are my friend, you can have them for $100.
Cotton?
All right, 10. Give me 10.
Yeah.
Our jobs aren't that different, you know? I mean, we got the same ideals, the same goals, protecting society and upholding the law.
That's nice. I never quite heard it put that way before.
That's because most people have got a serious lack of imagination. I mean, I bet they see you coming and they think, oh my goodness, here comes the IRS. Look out, she's gonna nail you. Same thing with the cop. Gets old.
So, You're also claiming these car parts, restaurant bills, and video rentals as deductions?
Yeah, all business related.
Huh. Super Vixens 4. Good film?
Yeah. No. It was research. It was a tough case we were working on. Tough case. You know, this is kind of strange. You got my whole life laid out there in front of you. You know everything I've done, everywhere I've been. I feel kind of naked.
You're hardly naked, Detective.
But still, I'm going to have to watch where I use my credit card. You never know who might be looking.
That's right. You never know. Now, about these clothing receipts.
Right. Well, as you can see...
Yes?
It's all there in the credit card receipts.
Excuse me?
It's all there in the credit card receipts. Look, you have been terrific. I mean, you have been absolutely fantastic, but I gotta go. I got cop stuff to do. You just finish up, okay? I will trust whatever you decide. You'll be fair. Okay? Look, one more thing. I know you can't do this now, but when this audit is finished, you consider going out with me?
Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe. I got copies of the two victims' credit card bills. Now, this place and the one where the first victim was found, they show up again and again. Anything on Sherry Jarvis?
Well, I traced her back to Atlanta and then nothing. And the only record of Sherry Jarvis began about 3 years ago. Before that, she didn't exist.
Gosh, Detective Lance. I know this is just a gander, just a shot in the dark, but my guess is Sherry Jarvis isn't her real name.
Well, that's very good, Detective Lorenzo. I'm impressed.
Hello? 25 an hour for the room. Leave the cash and credit card on the counter. Pick up your receipt on the way out.
Police officers, ma'am.
No difference. Just be careful with those handcuffs on the headboard.
We don't want a room, man. We just want to ask you a couple questions.
Jeez. You got 5 minutes till my show comes on. Start talking.
We need to know if you have ever seen this woman with these men.
Yeah, I seen her with these two jokers here. Lots of times.
Okay.
I could tell she was a pro right away.
You've never seen this guy before?
No. But then again, they all look alike to me.
Sure they do.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Wow, what do you think? Is Sherry Jarvis the one that Osgood and Bovia tried to rape? This Jody...
Thomas.
She gets raped as a young girl. She comes back 16 years later to kill her attackers. That sound plausible to you?
To be violated like that, nobody cares. Then to have your own parents send you away like you're damaged goods? I mean, the girl never even had a chance. I'll tell you one thing, if that had happened to me, I definitely would have lost it. Yeah, I would say that it is very plausible that she's out for revenge, absolutely.
Me too.
I don't want you people bothering Bill anymore. He's in a very fragile state.
Yeah, well, you don't look like you're doing so well yourself, Mrs. Marshall.
I'm fine. Why won't you people just leave us alone?
Because your husband might be in danger. It's important that we warn him.
Warn him? About what? What's going on?
Have you ever seen this woman before?
No, who is she?
You haven't seen her around here or anywhere near the boat?
No, I've never seen... No, the boat.
What, did he go back to the gridiron?
This woman, are you saying she killed Tim and Craig?
We don't know yet. We don't know. We just want to make sure your husband's not in any trouble.
He left for the boat about an hour ago. He said he needed to clear his head. Please, who is this woman? Why would she want to hurt Bill? Oh, my God. Were she and Bill...
No, Mrs. Marshall, it's nothing like that. Thanks.
Sherry Jarvis' car.
Looks like you're a day late and $1 short.
Great.
Not good. Not good at all.
No.
Are you too sure you're in the right line of work?
Did you see this woman get on the boat with Mr. Marshall?
No, I don't know her.
I didn't ask you that. I asked you if you saw her get on the boat with Bill Marshall.
No, I didn't see her, okay? I gotta go, I'm busy.
Yeah, right. That boat you have, the one that you practice tying knots. You live there?
You're married, right? Yeah, you got a ring. No, what do you say we go visit his wife, see if maybe she can recognize this woman?
No, don't do that. That'd be like lighting a fuse. Now, she'd kill me. No, first she'll take everything I got, and then she'll kill me.
Who is this?
She goes by Sherry.
Woo! It's amazing how that short-term memory bounces back.
Look, we had a deal. She'd give me freebies. I'd let her trick out of the dock a couple nights a week.
When was the last time you saw her?
A couple hours ago. She came by here. She was all freaked out. Said the heat was coming down on her, and she had to skip town. Asked if she could borrow my car.
She didn't get on that boat with Bill Marshall?
Well, like I said, she went home to pack. She's on the run.
Where does she live?
How should I know?
Come on, answer the question. Where did she live?
Got a place over on Ocean Drive. 342, apartment 7.
Apartment 7. When that boat gets back to the dock, you call us.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Whatever you say.
Miss Jarvis, this is Sergeant Lorenzo. Open up now!
Get lost! Okay, take it easy. Don't shoot. I'm not going anywhere.
Turn around, put your hands up against the wall.
Oh, come on. I'm leaving town, all right? I won't trick in your jurisdiction anymore. I promise. Sit down.
Miss Jarvis, we have witnesses that put you with both murder victims, Tim Osgood and Craig Bovia.
Yeah, you think... I didn't murder anyone.
Oh, so it wasn't you that tried to run over my partner?
I wasn't really gonna run him over. He's too cute.
Give it a rest, Sherry.
Look, why would I kill two of my best customers?
Let's give revenge a shot.
For what? Not fulfilling my emotional needs?
Name Jody Thomas mean anything to you?
No.
Miss Jarvis, where are you from?
Montana.
Did you know Tim Osgood, Craig Bovia, and Bill Marshall all went to the same school?
How interesting. Who is Bill Marshall?
When did you move to Palm Beach?
3 years ago. Look, what's going on here? I'm just an honest working girl. You should be after the psycho bitch who tried to kill me.
Wait a minute, who tried to kill you?
I don't know who she was. She forced her way in here. She was waving a knife around. She warned me, stay away from the last one. He's all mine. And then she cut me. Look at my neck. I was lucky she didn't slit my throat.
What'd she look like?
She was about 5'8". She had red curly hair. Man, I thought I was dead. She is crazy.
Thanks. She kept track of everything these three guys did. She wanted us to find us.
I did a lot of thinking while I was out there today. I have to tell you about something that happened a long time ago.
You can tell me anything. Everything's going to work out just fine. Whatever it is, we'll go through it together.
It's going to change the way you feel about me.
Nothing you say will ever change the way I feel about you.
I need to hear that. I need to know that's true.
Of course it is. Here, let me get you another drink.
Will you love me? No matter what?
Of course. Sweetheart, let me get you that drink.
Check the rest of the house. No sign of her. You know, how could this woman marry Bill Marshall if he was part of the rape? It doesn't make any sense.
The ultimate revenge. Make the enemy fall in love with you before you kill them.
Ooh, now that is scary.
Now, I can barely recognize her. Talk about a complete makeover. Hmm? Look at this. Jodie Thomas, Miss Congeniality.
Congeniality. What do you think made her snap?
Pain. She thought if she could kill them all, she would stop feeling the hurt. I think she just wanted to stop the pain.
Yeah, this is Lorenzo. Yeah, Biggs. Marshall's boat just got in? Was there anybody waiting for him? His wife? Thanks.
I thought if I pretended it didn't happen, it would just go away. That's what Craig and Tim did. And now they're both dead. They had to pay. I told them.
That's okay, honey. I'm going to take care of you.
Sergeant Lorenzo en route to Palm Beach Marina requesting backup.
You're wonderful to me. I don't deserve it. I really don't.
Of course you do.
Something happened when we were in college. Something really ugly. I can't carry it around anymore.
Honey, whatever it is, you can tell me. Remember, I love you.
Tim and Craig raped a young girl. Well, I stood by and did nothing. I was so scared. I begged them to stop, but they just laughed at me. She was just a kid. Her name was Jodie. Jodie Thomas. I'm so sorry.
What do you mean? You're sorry?
Honey, what's wrong?
You're just like the others. You're not supposed to be sorry. You're just supposed to die. You're right. He's not supposed to be sorry. He's not supposed to be sorry.
What's gonna happen to Clarice?
They'll have to decide whether she's competent to stand trial. My guess is she's not.
It wasn't her fault.
What about you? You gonna be all right?
I'll be fine. We both will. I'm gonna take care of her. I'm just as responsible for what happened as she is. This is my chance to do right by her.
Well, good luck.
Good luck, man.
Christopher, I really don't think this is a good idea. Look, I shouldn't be here. You should get the results of your audit by yourself.
Don't be ridiculous, okay? It's gonna be a no change. What is so private about a no change? Besides, I want you to meet Sylvia.
Come in.
Oh, that voice is so sweet.
But I'm just gonna wait out here.
No, I want you to meet the future mother of my children. Sylvia, hi. This is my partner, Rita Lance.
Hi.
Rita Lance, this is Sylvia.
I've heard a lot about you.
You too.
Well, I just thought you two should meet. You know, just because I thought you should.
Okay, well, business first. Chris, I've gone through all of your deductions, and I'm afraid I had to disallow every one of them. So your total tax bill with interest and penalties comes to $6,498 $2.07.
Uh-huh.
Well, now for the good part. Now that our business is over, yes, I'd love to go out with you. That is, if you're still interested. You are still interested, aren't you?
Isn't she great?
Mm-hmm.